We've got Derek up here as kind of a feel-good story here, right? So we're going to let Derek kind of tell his story. Derek was on CPAP, lost some weight, looking good. So how'd you do it?
So anybody that has worked with me for a while, I've been here for, it'll be 11 years next month. I went through quite a transformation. So like a lot of people during COVID, you do some thinking, you reset some goals. For myself, honestly, I was just sick and tired of being sick and tired. I was starting to fall asleep during times that I know I shouldn't be. I was not getting proper sleep. I actually, prior to that, was actually trying to get onto a CPAP machine and found that for me, it was a very difficult process. I went and got a sleep study. I didn't do it through Cardinal. I was referred to a couple different doctors and finally got myself on a machine and got frustrated with it. Couldn't find the right mask. I had a deal where they call them nasal pillows, if anybody knows. That didn't work for me. It would push air out of my mouth. Then they put a chin strap around my entire head to keep my mouth shut and all that kind of stuff. And it was such a pain. So I'd given up on it. And my weight had gotten up to about 400 pounds. That's not an exaggeration. Today, I weigh about 260. I work out, my transformation, that's the story as far as the weight goes. But then I came back to the CPAP machine through Heather. I work with drivers and I see drivers working on it. I've seen some of my own drivers use it and it helped them. And to be honest, I was getting pretty desperate. I was feeling bad. I was slow, tired, didn't have motivation to work out, any of that stuff. And I didn't realize until I got to the point where I was so desperate that I had to do something different. So I picked up the phone, I called Heather, and I just asked her to help me, and that's what I did. And I told her what my struggles were. I told her that whole first part of the story. She was very awesome. So you got to have the sleep study, right? Well, how hard is it to get your hands on medical records when you need them? It's almost impossible. Heather did it. She did all the work for me. She got a hold of, our provider and got the documentation needed, got me into a machine, got me a mask that she said was very popular with our driver group. And it made a huge difference, and I didn't realize what a good night of sleep was. I forgot what it felt like to actually get sleep. And I woke up and had energy, got through my day, started working out again, and the rest is history. So the reason that I was asked to come down here and talk about this is mostly because we do get a lot of pushback. And believe me, I understand this can be a very tough process. It can be hard. But what I found is that Heather and Cardinal Sleep, they're very, very good at what they do. And they do care and they will help and they'll put in the work and they'll do what you need to get you the sleep that you need. And it's transformational. If you're one of those people that says, I just don't have the energy or I'll do it tomorrow, I'm telling you, one good night's sleep, for those of you that really need it, that know that you're not getting it, reach out. It'll make a difference. Heather will help.